Unfortunately, due to my life always being busier than it should be for one man to handle, I missed out on the opportunity of making a video called Borderlands 3 will be on Epic Games and here's why. Would have been a great clickbait title that would have actually been honest. I just forgot, and then Borderlands 3 came out. To very few people's surprise, it was on Epic Games. I mean, I don't know how the fuck anybody didn't see it coming. For God's sakes, Randy Pitchford was praising Epic Games Store ever since December. I mean, that dude had a hard-on you wouldn't believe. Randy Pitchford had a bigger boner than I do for fresh new copies of Japanese lesbian porn. Ah, Surashi. Deska. Unlike Pitchford, I wasn't getting paid for my filthy habits. As soon as the trailer for Borderlands 3 came out, literally, it got leaked it was going to Epic Games. No one was surprised. There were a few people still trying to drink the Kool-Aid. Maybe it won't be on Epic Games. I had one guy actually tell me, well, Borderlands did really great on Steam and this, it'd be suicide for them to launch exclusively on Epic Games. I didn't even bother to sit there and say to him, oh dear sweet summer child, you don't know the gaming industry at all, do you? And of course, once it was official that Borderlands 3 was going to the Epic Games Store, it was only a matter of time before the review bomb shit hit the fan. And let me tell you children, it hit. Some people argue that, hey, they had the right to do it because some people say the Borderlands 3 Enhanced Edition runs like utter shit. Others say they're fine with it. Some people were review bombing it simply because they are really pissed off at the Epic Store thing. I'm pretty sure there are also people review bombing it because it's $29. If you already own this game, how come it's not like most of the other games that like you get the Enhanced Edition for? Like Sniper Elite has just had an Enhanced Edition released, and it's $9 for people who already own it. I still feel it's a bit much. Like $5, I just say cool. But this seems dickish to me. Once again, I'm not really a fan of Randy Pitchford, so you could say that this is somewhat biased. And isn't it the same guy who was sitting there promoting Aliens Clone Marines, that big pile of dog shit? Pitchford did try to take the high ground for 5 whole minutes. He was like, listen, I have no control over this. It's all Epic Games. But I will try my best to get it on Steam. I figured, okay, cool, whatever. Not Epic Games, you know. It was all Take-Two Interactive. As one source told me, Take-Two Interactive has a nice deal going on with Epic Games Store. So we'll see what happens when Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out. If it's not on Steam, I don't give a shit. If I have to use the Rockstar launcher and shit to buy it, I'll do it if I can avoid the Epic Store. But that's a whole different sort of rigmarole. My source says that they got something going on, so if that only pops up there, I guess my source is right and nobody will really care because I'm not Young Yi. So the review bombing happened. People really went at Pitchford's nuts. They threw them over the fire. They roasted them. Honey Nuts Chestnut Cheerio style. After seeing the review bombing campaign on Steam, Randy Pitchford said this, and I quote, happy about 2K's decision. And while 2K publishes Borderlands, Gearbox also has its own publishing division. And its relationship with Steam may have to be reconsidered. Randy Pitchford also said on Twitter when Scott, I'm not even going to read that guy's fucking last name, Velasquez, not cool at all to misuse the review system like this, and shame on Steam Games for allowing it. What the fuck do you want Steam to do? You want them to police it hardcore? Yeah, Steam will probably get around to it at some point, but for the love of God, you know, there's tons of pissed off people every second of the day. Hundreds, if not thousands. Could you imagine the manpower? You come into work at Valve and they're like, Gregory, get in here. Yes, Mr. Newell. Gregory, I need you to police the review bombing on all the Borderlands games. Oh, fuck my life. I'm going to be here for the next 2 weeks, sir. Listen, we got to keep Randy Pitchford happy. I mean, really, I'm sure Steam will do something, but my God, it's like trying to stop water when a dam breaks. It's just impossible. It's a sea of shit. Frankly, you knew it was coming. Who didn't see this coming? You know what? I don't even care enough about Borderlands. It's depressing that Borderlands is an Epic exclusive, but you know what? Fuck it. You know, I'm not going to take time out of my day to downvote the games. I don't care that much. I can just make a video and tell Pitchford to shove it if I want to. That's as far as I'll take it. I don't even care about Pitchford, really. But to be upset with something that you know is going to happen, because this is the only way people can, like, sort of fight somewhat back at a system that they do feel isn't very fair to them, what the hell do you expect? And then you get mad at Steam. He says, ironically, that misuse is possible, and that Steam has no interest in correcting the misuse makes me kind of happy about 2K's decision and makes me want to reconsider Gearbox publishing current postures on the platform. Whoop-de-fucking-do. So some people downvoted some games old as shit in protest of your game only being exclusive to the Epic Store, even though the Epic Store has a shit ton of problems. A lot of people don't like it. You don't give two salsa-written fucks. You know, I get it. You get a little bit more money, but what the fuck does it cost? You know, to upset most of the fan base. And now you're going to sit there and see, oh, the people are having a protest against me. No, how dare you? Yes, you little pay pig. You are only to praise the Pitchford, never to question the Pitchford, you little shit snack. Now we might not even put it on Steam.
In the flaming trash pile, idiot island, in the unending ocean of unrequested feedback was that you, simpletons, yes, you stinking bug fuck shit minions.
It's like, good, go right ahead. Continue to piss off the whole fucking group of people even more. Just do it. It's only gonna get worse. You know, it's only gonna get more dickish. Why bother making the people more angry? I would have said I understand their discontent and I'll see what we can do about it, because this is the only means of retaliation they have at their fucking hands. It's like the king sitting in his castle, looking out the window, eating some sort of delicious food in Chardonnay, while all the mud-ridden peasants are like, oh, the king sucks. The king sucks. And you're sitting there like, ooh, behead as many of them as possible. Jesus Christ. It's like, let them eat cake. My God. I hate the gaming industry now. It's just shit. It's money-driven shit. That's all it is. That's all it is. They work the developers to the bone. They put the games on now the Epic Game Store because they get the most money. And they lock it behind the launcher. Now listen, all right? I'm going to let you know. I don't give a shit about first-party exclusives. All right, Origin, perfect example. All EA's games are on the Origin launcher. None of us give a shit. One, because most EA games suck now. And two, they are first-party entities. All right? So it's not the same. When people sit there and go, well, the Epic Store, yep, Steam did the same thing, yep. Well, you go fuck off. All right? The fact, like, nobody's complaining about Fortnite being on the Epic Store because they own it. You know, they own the rights. That's their first-party intellectual property. I take issue when third-party shit starts doing the whole exclusivity crap that console gamers live with. And the reason, you know what? I'll save it for another video. How about that? This is Fertanga's fault. So blame him. Point being, this is all bullshit. Pitchford is once again pulling the bad move of basically saying this shit out loud and slapping people in the face that are actually upset, and this is their only form of protest. Ooh, I'm gonna review bomb it. Ooh, Rotten Tomatoes. What are you, Disney? Too many people shit on, what is it, Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel? Now we gotta be dicks about it? People don't have the freedom to just express themselves? Granted, review bombing a good game for no reason sucks, but this is all they can do. And be grateful they're just review bombing you. You're lucky nobody's gone to your house and egged it or thrown tomatoes at it. That's all I'm saying. No need to be a dick to the few people that don't give a fuck. And on that note, I'm the hell out of here. Rate, comment, subscribe if you so choose to. If not, the hell with it. Because I can't ask anyone to give more of a shit than me in the age of apathy. Especially in this apathetic gaming age. I mean, for real. I have no interest in most of the games coming out now. None. I was a little interested in Metro. They kicked me in the balls, so to hell with that. I was very much interested in the Outer Worlds. They depressed me with that move, but once again, it's take two. All that's left for me is Shenmue and Cyberpunk 2077. But whatever happened to Cyberpunk 2077, if it's on Steam or not, I can get it on GOG, so I'm not worried about Epic Games there, so I cannot be disappointed there, you know? But if Shenmue ends up on the Epic Store as an exclusive. I don't know what I will do, but it will involve karate.